Sorry, packages. Didn't see you there. Hello. Yeah, mail routes. Yeah. Laptop keyboards are too small for you. Okay. Yeah. Well, I don't use a laptop. Only a full-size PC or an iPad. Anyway, yes. Mail routes. It's leg number 4. We're heading from Omaha to Cheyenne. Eppley to Cheyenne. 424 miles. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Let me show you. So here we are, Omaha, and we're going to go along through Nebraska into Wyoming, and we stop at Cheyenne, north end of the Rockies. It's SLO 89, and we go up to SLO 42. So Beacon 89 to Beacon 42 is our route. And then next week we finish off the SLO route into Salt Lake, but that's next week. So this one we're going to split it into 2. Oh, and there's Paco just arrived.
Hey, what's happening?
Hello, matey. All right.
Right, excellent. Well, it's good to be back.
Good to have you back. Good to have you back.
Thank you.
Packages,
Well,
yeah, about 500 to 1,000, something like that. You've got to be able to see the beacons, depending on the weather and the distances. If you've got good weather, you can go slightly higher, 1,500. But generally, they flew between like at 500 and 1,000.
okay. Pre-flight time here.
Yeah.
Flaps.
Paco is behind those jetways there. That's why we can't see him, but he is there. We'll see him
Yep, I'm there.
when he comes out.
In a Bonanza, no less.
Bonanza. Ooh.
Well, I figure that's about similar, similar in speed area, to a Boeing.
Yep.
It'll work.
Yeah.
And I enjoy flying it.
Well, that's the main thing.
Yeah. All right. Put all the mail in the back of the airplane there.
Yep. Yep.
All right. So I've got my flight set up where I'm going to take off from this airport that we're at, but then I'm going to get down to my DC-3 Airways beacons, and I find we both end up at the same, Cheyenne Regional.
Mm-hmm.
So that should work out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, what's the worst that can happen, right?
Right. Should we start this up and get it warmed up?
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
Well,
What's the temp?
still got
It's 60 degrees. I got
20 minutes. But
won't hurt.
yeah, won't hurt. Okay, so
All right. Okay. And clear prop. Oh, that was nice. Boy, she just no being flooded. It was good. Good airplane. There we go. Right.
yeah. Right, engine started. Let's prime the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wobble pump. And Jack, flywheel please. Oh, no good.
Oh no.
No good on that one. Okay, so we try again. Damn.
Uh-oh. Bad?
No good. No start.
Man.
No start.
Is she flooded?
No. Well, I don't know, but we'll see. Try it like that this time. No. No joy.
Oh, man.
No joy. So
fuses? Any of that type of stuff?
Well,
mags.
possibly.
They don't have fuses.
No, they don't have fuses.
Well, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, we got one started, but the left one.
Ah, well, that's something.
Yeah, that's something.
So does it have electric prime, or does it have the?
Just a push.
Oh, okay.
Push,
All right.
jobby,
So
jobby, jobby.
I'm assuming you gave the same strokes.
Exactly
What
the
about the
same.
wobble pump?
Yeah.
Does that work? Do you have to do that per engine?
Yes, you do. Yeah.
Is there some sort of valve that you switch
Yes.
from left to right?
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And that's been switched.
yeah, so we're on it now. We're on the left. So,
Fuel? It has fuel in the tank and so on?
yeah, because the engine, the right one is running.
Yeah. Well, is there a left tank? Is there a crossover? Any of that?
No, it's fed to both.
Okay, so it's like a single tank, and it feeds to both?
And no, there's 4 tanks.
Oh, okay, 4. All right, okay.
Well,
Good.
it's 3
Complexity.
actually. Yeah,
Okay.
both.
Okay. So, are both engines off the same tank currently?
Yeah.
So, all right. Visual confirm. Okay.
Visual confirm. Let's wobble pump it up then. So there's pressure in the left.
Okay.
Prime is set for that. The mags are on, so that's all done. That's all done.
Try cycling them off and then on again, maybe.
And flywheel.
It's like a scene on the deck of the Hornet. Guy's trying to get that left engine going, and
Yeah. Have we got it? Yes. I got it.
there you go. So you think it was flooded, or just not enough gas, or no idea?
No idea. It's wing
Okay.
42. It's just a living beast,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
It's just a thing.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things. It just needed a little bit of persuasion.
Yep. Okay, sounds good.
So there we go.
Yep.
She started.
Good work. Good work.
Excellent.
Well, where's Ratty?
Yeah. 12
Yeah.
minutes to go. He's not here. Yes, packages. Starter, engine crank, hand crank. Yes, that's it. Yeah, Jack cranks the engine on a ladder, and then we engage the mesh, the flywheel, and there's enough inertia then to start the engine if you've got it right. But it's different every time, you know. It's a lovely aircraft, this.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's a lovely aircraft. Right, so let's turn those off there. That's all done. So flaps, elevators and rudders. Yeah, that's all good. That's all good. Right, let's do the electrics. So nav lights, pitot heat. That's all we need. Engine instruments, nav instruments, compass. We don't need any of that. We need power for the radio. And hopefully we'll get some nice music on the radio.
There you go.
We have to tune into the band. There we go. We have it. There we are. 1920s music.
All right. Well, we're going to have gradually rising terrain here.
Yep. Yeah. We're heading to the Rockies. Well, eventually. North End. So, what's the weather doing? It's 299 at 8. So, 3-2, I suppose.
Yep.
3-2. 3, 2.
Yep, I'm at 3-2 right.
Okay, I'll do 3, 2 left then.
I guess we'll just have to assume Ratty got called out on a, you know, one of those help your neighbor plumbing jobs or something.
Yeah, it could be. Could be. Okay.
Still got 6 minutes on my clock.
Yeah. Yeah. Just gone time for a cup of tea then, I think.
There you go.
Make sure I've got enough revs in this that it doesn't stall. There we are. Should hold it nicely. Right. Gonna make a cup of Yorkshire tea and I'll be back in 2 minutes.
All right.
Right.
All right, ready to roll?
Ready to roll.
Okay. Right, I'm
Yeah.
moving out.
Okay. Brakes off. Power coming in. And she's airborne.
Yep, nothing like it, huh? Gear coming up. Gear is up.
Yep. Gear up.
Okay, I'm making a left turn to get out to my first beacon. So I'll be going underneath you.
Copy that. I'll wait till you've done your turn then, and then I'll do mine.
Yeah. Oh, I'm already done. There you go, man.
Okay. Starting the left turn now then. Beacon, Salt Lake, Omaha, 89 is the first one. Ralston.
All right.
So we go from Beacon 89 to Beacon 42. 89 to 42 on this leg. Ah, there it is. See the light flashing ahead of us? That's the first beacon there. And then the one beyond that is the second. That's 41. Okay, so we're on our way. Welcome everybody to our continuation of US mail routes 1920 style.
Yep. I'm looking for my first beacon. It's out there.
Some more photos in. There we go.
All right. Hey, I think I might see my beacon out there.
Good.
It's by the airport.
Nice.
I think we may have coinciding beacons at this point. Yeah, there it is. I think that's it. Hot dog, man. There it is. And I actually see a little light. Well, there's two lights. Is this the correct thing?
You sound surprised. You should see a light. That's what it's all for.
Yeah. Well, I see two lights. You know, I see everything twice, like Yossarian.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is SLO 88 Gretna.
Okay. Right. Well, I'm happy.
Good. Oh, I see you there. You're crossing from left to right in front of me.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
That's all right.
I'm at 2,500 feet.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm below you. It's too high for me.
Well, you're at 2,300 feet.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to keep below.
So it looks like you're going in a different. It looks like we had coinciding beacons there.
Well, that wasn't.
But,
there was no beacon there for me. My next one is
okay.
about 3 miles ahead. There's no beacon there.
Well, now I'm heading towards. Well, what my thing calls Beacon 1.
Oh, beacon 1.
Well, it's got Beacon 0, Beacon 1, Beacon 2, and so on.
Oh, okay. This one's 88. Okay, there's the next one. 87, Ashland. Cross the Plate River. The other side of the river. There she goes.
I think I see the next one. It's just on the other side of the river. Nope, nope, that ain't it. Hold on. Oh, there it is. I see the tower, but I don't see a flashing light. Still, it's kind of cool that it's there. Right next to that little road.
Yeah, yeah. Opmark Wing 42 did an excellent job on this. Really, it's a labour of love. The sounds on takeoff. No, because there's no examples of this left flying or anywhere in museums. So it kind of made it up from what he assumed it would sound like from the radials of the time. Yeah, so thanks everybody for joining. We're doing, this is US mail routes that were crisscrossing the country back in the 1920s and 30s. The one we're doing is an east-west New York, San Francisco. It consisted of 4 parts. Part 1 was New York to Chicago, then Chicago to Omaha. Part 3 is what we're doing now. It's Omaha to Salt Lake, and then Salt Lake to San Francisco. Those are the 4 routes they split up. There's a beacon down there, you can see it. And if you look very closely, you'll see an arrow. See that arrow pointing opposite way to us? Because obviously that was all the numbering is done from west to east. So we're actually counting down. So that was beacon number 87A, and now we're going down to 86. Beacon 86 is next. So we're counting down, and the arrows point to the next beacon. So if you were flying along in bad weather and you couldn't see where you were going, because don't forget there's no navigation aids, radio beacons or GPSs or anything like that back in the 20s. They'd fly right down close to it, fly over the top of it, a few hundred feet, visually look where the arrow was pointing, and head that way or the opposite way if you were going west like we are. And that will point you in the direction of the next beacon. And they were roughly every 10 miles or so. Every 10 miles. And every 30 miles or so there was what they called intermediate landing fields. So they would buy up some land from a farmer, lay a rough landing strip, one east-west, one north-south, so you can land in any weather, and then they'd have a hangar there with some basic amenities, food, emergency oil, fuel, that sort of thing. Yeah, and that's what they used to use if they needed to land. The beacons themselves were powered by generator with the backup, so they were running 24/7. And obviously the experienced pilots knew this route like the back of their hand, because that's what they did. They flew this route, then went back, flew this route, went back. Sort of 40 beacons and then went back to the start. So they knew it very well, but the new ones obviously utilised the beacons a lot more. And obviously the experienced ones did at night as well when they couldn't see a thing. So the next one's 86 Waverley. So it's around the town of Lincoln now. We're going to Lincoln. Yep. Yes, packages. No working. No examples of this. Not flyable, or even taxiable, I don't think. So, Paco, tell us about your road trip. Was it all good?
Oh, yeah, it was pretty amazing.
Good.
Let me see, many phases. Let me turn this ADF thing off. All right, there. Yeah, it was interesting. Oh man, well the thing of it is, see, I'm extremely used to like motorcycling, okay?
Yeah.
And oh gosh, let's see. So the deal is, you know, like there's two kinds of vacation. There's motorcycling and there's everything else. All right.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pretty well conditioned to, you know, like wake up early. Load the bike. That takes, you know, getting ready to roll. Doesn't take too long, but then I get ready to roll, and then we all take off and we ride a ways to go have breakfast somewhere, and then you know, that's just the standard deal. You
Okay.
know, 200 miles, gas, drink, you know, get some Gatorade. Anyway.
Well, you must start really early then to have breakfast after you've ridden. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I would get up, have the breakfast in the hotel, then go.
Well, yeah, but we always get some coffee, you know, so that's critical. Hey, there's another beacon. All right, this is working. So anyway, that's the deal. But the people that I was, you know, I was with Carolyn, obviously, you know, and but she is extremely tuned to being considerate of everybody else. Okay,
sure.
Almost to a fault. Okay, so we need to stop because we need to pick up this because they might want that. And I go, well, wait a minute, this vehicle is completely full of stuff. I mean, it was stuffed to the gills.
Yeah.
How could it be there's something we don't have? You know, how could we need something that we don't already have? Because I think we have everything. And no, we need to stop and get. I mean, you know. Oh, okay. So anyway, we made a couple more stops, you know, on the way to pick up more stuff that we could barely fit in the car to begin. Anyway, so finally we get there, and everybody shows up, and everybody gets their gear stashed, and we're all figuring out what to do. And so then it's like, okay, Pat and Jeff, that's Carolyn's sister, and you know, the brother-in-law. And he's a PhD computer science prof, you know. So and Pat and Jeff, they are on vacation, but they're kind of foodies, okay? You know what foodies are?
Yeah.
So it's sort of like, well, you know, where are we going to go? Immediately, the subject is like, where are we going to go have dinner?
Mm-hmm.
And you know, it's not like we're gonna go to a pizza place. We got to go somewhere nice,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
So that's our first step, is to go somewhere nice, and so that's where we're headed.
Okay.
And then, but it's sort of, oh man, it was you know, it was weird. It was just weird. That's all. It's kind of hard to.
So you ended
Well,
up
hang
in
on.
fancy places for dinner.
All right. Yeah, let me run this by you here. I can give you the synopsis, okay? Stand by. Here it comes. Let me go here, go here. I kind of wrote up a little, you know, description of the trip, okay? So let me see here. Okay. Oh, I'm almost there. Almost there. Almost there. Okay. Hey, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Hang on. I sent a bunch of info to the guys. All right, and I can, more road trip. Okay, here we are. Here we are. Our road trip is going well. Carolyn had the Bronco loaded to capacity because maybe they don't have any food in Oregon. On Saturday, we drove down to McMinnville and found the Airbnb house where we had an epic family gathering. Carolyn's sister Pat and husband Jeff, grandson Tyler and fiancée Basha, and finally, about 8 hours after everyone else, son Chris with fiancée Samantha and Atlas, very high-speed 4-year-old kid. Carolyn's sister had planned most of the trip, so I had to keep reminding myself that I'm just the driver. We all survived that first 2 days. Phase 2 of the trip began on Monday when we drove the Bronco along with Pat and Jeff in their rental from McMinnville over to the Best Western at Government Camp on the flank of Mount Hood. That place was great. Pat decided that we should drive up to Tenderloin Lodge. Remember the movie The Shining? It was filmed there. For dinner. I had a fancy pork chop and Carolyn had the salmon. $160 for the two of us. It was dark and down to 26 degrees F when we went down the big steps towards the parking lot. The wind was at about 40 knots and the parking lot was like a skating rink. The Bronco did great. So that was a very fancy, very spendy dinner with a death-defying element. Tuesday we drove east on 26 to Highway 35, where we drove up to cross into Washington across that skinny graded bridge at Hood River. We stopped at Margie's Outdoor Store in Bingen on Highway 14, and I have a link to that. Then, more road trip. We continued east on 14 to Maryhill Winery and tasting for lunch. Then wine tasting. Pat makes sure that we never miss a meal and that each meal is full on with some sort of wine tasting or other culinary element to be enjoyed to the fullest. None of that grabbing a payday bar and a Gatorade at a gas stop, no siree. Hey, I'm just the driver. Then we went on to the Maryhill Stonehenge Monument. The ladies drove to the Maryhill Museum in the rental while I took Jeff up to the mountain identifier up on 97 up on top between Biggs and Goldendale. He's totally into photography, so he got shots of all the mountains. Finally, we drove into the setting sun on Highway 14. That was death-defying also, to the Carson Hot Springs and Golf and Spa Resort. We had to rough it with pizza at a tavern for dinner. Now I'm writing this in our room at Carson Hot Springs. The ladies are going to get the full-on spa treatment today. Jeff and I will take the Bronco up the Forest Service roads to the Ape Cave interpretive site and whatever viewpoints we can find for Jeff to take pictures of Mount St. Helens. Not sure when Pat and Jeff will be ready to roll or what sort of plans the ladies will have for breakfast. I'm just drinking my Taster Choice coffee and waiting to see what happens. Time to make another cup. Man, this trip is so totally opposite to what I'm used to. It's fun though. I keep telling myself that. Then, next.
You're just the driver.
Yeah, there's a couple of Mount St. Helens pictures. And then next message coming up. Oh, on the way to the Exploding Whale Beach, there's a video. And Beach says, no kings in letters in the sand? Not yet. Oh, we went to this big protest, the no kings thing. Protest was pretty huge. Lots of folks lining the sidewalk along Highway 101. We were among the first to arrive, out in front of the city hall. An hour or so later, the sidewalk was packed with folks for several blocks towards the north. We hung out there till 1 p.m., then drove up to the sea lion caves. No sea lions, so we drove back down toward Florence and checked out the beach where the labyrinth thing is supposed to be happening. Just some folks flying kites. We're going up there soon. And then I took a picture. Lots of people wandering around the labyrinth. That was the next day. Then, well, we're back from our 2025 road trip. I enjoyed it. It took everything I had to get out of my HRF road trip mode and into the mode where I could wait interminably for folks to get their stuff together and figure out what fancy restaurant we can go to, wait for 45 minutes and pay $100. Okay, there I go again. In retrospect, this trip was a total blast. We spent the final phase at this little A-frame cabin in Florence, Oregon. Remember that Albacore submarine we toured with Roger? That sucker was almost as tiny outside as the little A-frame cabin we shared with Tyler and Basha. Everybody was cool. We participated in the King's Rally in Florence Saturday around noon. Strange thing, Carolyn signed up for it. This is weird. Carolyn signed up for it online, and a few days later she got an email saying that it had been canceled. I was in my third coffee in the morning, was messing around with my MS Surf computer when I figured, hey, I better check this out. Turns out the thing was still on. We had been sent bogus info. So we went to the rally in Florence. Lots of cool folks. I wore my Lovality 2024 t-shirt. A lot of people showed up. Makes me feel good right now just thinking about it. It was more of a be-in than a march as it was held on Highway 101. This one dude was driving a Mako Shark Vet. He was apparently not into the No Kings thing, but I told him Makos are my favorite body style. And then after that, we went to the, it looks like I'm repeating a little bit. Let me see. After that, we went up to Sea Lion Caves. No sea lions. They were all out beyond the surf, availing themselves to the white sharks. Then we drove down to the Ace Hardware, where we waited for the shuttle bus to take us to the Labyrinth Festival. Some brave-ass mofos had put themselves in harm's way despite the predicted sneaker waves that would drag them there. There were supposed to be sneaker waves. Danger, danger. Anyway, to be eaten by white sharks or succumb to hypothermia or simply drowned, to smooth out the sand and put all that artfully done Bravo Sierra. Carolyn and Tyler and Basha walked the whole thing. I somehow managed to find a passing lane and did the whole thing in about 5 minutes. Then I sat on a log and waited. Let's see, yeah. So then we waited for the bus to take us back to the Ace Hardware. I had to turn off my hearing aids because of this loud lady and her screaming kids. Finally, we drove to Florence Old Town and a fish restaurant. Nice dinner. Took a while, but it was okay. Guess who pays for all this stuff? Back to our little A-frame abode, we settled in. Tyler the grandkid is pretty serious about the whole political situation. He'd probably be a tricky trotting out in the woods with a flintlock squirrel rifle if we were in the 1700s. I view all this stuff from what I've read in the history books, what went down in the 30s, plus stories from my pappy and Carolyn's pappy back in the day. All in all, classic trip. Carolyn was talking about promoting a big family reunion for my 80th birthday. I basically told her that she should have a great time. I will be on a 3-day motorcycle ride then. Anyway, that's the story, and I'm sticking to it.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah. Oh, what's that? There's more. Oh, Roger. No, that's a whole nother thing. Whole nother thing. Okay. Oh, you know Richard Hammond, right?
Top Gear, yeah?
Yeah. Reveals his entire bike collection. He goes through all his
motorcycles. I sent you the link.
Oh yeah, okay. Well then it's your fault then.
Yeah.
I passed that on to the HRF.
Yeah, no, I sent you the link. No, we watched that.
Yeah, instigator, man. You instigator.
Yeah.
No, that was cool. I enjoyed the heck out of that.
Yeah, I thought you did. That's why I sent it you.
Thank you.
I thought,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah,
look at
well,
all
I
those
enjoyed it.
BMWs. Oh, I know somebody who like
Yeah.
this.
Well, I enjoyed it so much, I passed it on.
Good.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah. So here we are. We're coming to the next beacon. It should be right up there. Maybe I see it. We got a little crosswind, so we're kind of angled.
Yeah, we are.
Okay. And then when the ADF starts squawking, it should line up. I've got my ADF. It's weird. The thing, I'm trying to figure out how to make this thing flip between active and standby. I had it. Oh, now I've got it. Now I got it right. And also the tricky part. This is in the Bonanza, but all it shows is the 4-digit or the 3-digit numbers, but this is supposed to be 400.5. And right now I've got that, so I think I won't mess. Well, it was. Then it went away. It changed. Now it's there. It's weird. I hold my little cursor thing over the thing, and it says active 400. Oh, now it says 400.5. Okay. And if I turn my ADF beeper on, the sound. Hey, I heard a clink. Maybe that's Ratty.
It is. Hello.
Oh, hello.
Hey, man.
Greetings. Welcome. Better late than never.
Yeah.
Jeez. All right. Well,
We figured you were helping some old lady with her plumbing or something.
Yeah.
You guessed it. Something like that.
Wednesdays is your community action day.
Well, it's middle of the week is not as free as I hoped it would be, but I made it.
Yeah. Right, coming up to SLO 81 now. SLO 81, that's where I am.
Okay. Where am I? I'm trying to get my
And we've just had the Paco story of the trip, so I don't know if you heard any of that.
Oh, the trip.
Yeah.
Yeah. I read it.
A little.
I read what I passed on to the HRF. You don't want to hear it again.
Did you have a good time? That's the big question, isn't it?
I would say yeah. More in retrospect than on the actual
when it was happening.
Yeah.
As he said, Paco's a sort of wake up, have a coffee, get on the bike and drive. That's the kind of holiday he likes, but apparently this one was wake up, sit round, have a natter, chill out.
There were women along.
Yeah, chill out. Where should we go for dinner in 10 hours time?
Yeah.
Rather than just getting on the road.
Yeah, that was amazing.
And a lot of fancy restaurants apparently.
Yeah, lots. Well, to me they were. I don't know. We never had dinner at McDonald's once. Yeah. So Carolyn has a day, not a time, but a day for her eyeball fixing appointment, and so we're kind of gearing up. That's our next big, adventure. One thing that's really cool. One thing that really is good is that her friend, our friend down in California, Sue, she had it done very recently, and the only thing she regrets is she didn't have both eyes done at the same time like Carolyn's going to do, because it is so amazing, and it's all, she had basically the same thing that Carolyn is getting, and she is like just saying, hey, wow, how come I didn't do this sooner? And so it's kind of given Carolyn, less to worry about and more to look forward to type of deal.
Sure.
Yeah, so I find that very encouraging, and it's just classic, you know. All right, time to switch fuel tanks. Let's see here. Make sure, and Shift F. Boop. There we are. All right, let's check the temperature of the airplane, see if we're okay. Ooh, it's warm. Oh, we'll turn the heat down. Okay. All right, cabin heat. We'll put down a little bit.
No such thing in the 247D. You just open a window.
Yeah.
Nothing
You
fancy
open
like
a window. I think somebody got
that.
sick
Sick
in
in
back.
back. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I always take turns. Sometimes I let it be Ernie's window that opens, and sometimes it's mine. And sometimes I open up the paratrooper door so we get a serious wind blow action, you know. So this beacon is right where these two little roads kind of do a jog. Let's see, should be up there. Yeah, where Highway 14 does a little jog. Everything seems to be okay. Maybe I'll back her down at about 100 RPM. There we are. Yeah. Ooh, little bridge down there, but it's just a little bridge. It's an overpass. Okay, I think I might see the tower. A little. Oh, it's like right on the. Huh. Yeah, it's like right on 92, which we're flying down. Just crossed over 30. Yep. Should be right up ahead where the road makes this little tiny jog. Oh, it's still 3.6 miles up there. All right. Getting the ADF signal.
I'm getting 1920s music.
All right. Yeah, it's probably nicer than an ADF signal.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no ADFs here. Just the flashing lights, that's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or several of them. What's the next one there? Which is SLO 79 Bradshaw.
there's the beacon right there. Just over my wing. All right. Yeah. We'll make a picture here. Okay. There we go. Yeah. Cool. All right. Yep. Good.
I'm back from my little corporate day in London yesterday, or early this morning.
Yeah.
Went all right. I remembered how to do it just about. I don't do them very often now. We were at HSBC, their wealth centre, which is next door to the Ritz on Piccadilly. So I thought we'd nip out into the Ritz and have some lunch.
Right on.
And then we changed our minds. It wasn't a serious thing. 80 quid for a cucumber sandwich or whatever.
Hey, we would have done that.
Oh. I saw your pics and I thought, oh, he ate at the Ritz. Fantastic. That I have to hear about. Oh, well. You got closer than I ever did.
Yeah, right next door, under the sign. I went in the lobby. Not this time, but previous time. Just have a look at the fancy architecture and have the butler open the door for you. That's cool.
So, Ratty, you going to get in the air?
Oh, I'm airborne.
Oh.
Loaded up the Aerostar. I'm going to try and catch you up.
Yeehaw. All right.
You see how successful that is.
You'll do it.
Join FS follow 247D.
Too late. I wanted to fly this plane. I've got a serious love affair with it at the moment.
See if everything's just moving along okay here. Okay, fuel is good. Temps are good. Oil pressure, good. Gonna have to climb pretty soon. Did you guys see that post I put up in the Aerostar section on the forum? You know, I had that battery issue, Ian.
Yes.
Yeah, well, then I was doing the inspection yesterday, and I discovered that the number 2 engine, the oil lines are old, hard, and leaking.
Oh. Right.
And I've got 10 hours on this
Oh.
airplane.
Right. Okay. Right.
Well, you sure you didn't get it like in a used form?
Well, that was what the gist of what I said. I wrote a letter. I wrote the post as if it were a letter to the Ted Smith Aerostar company.
Yeah.
And I said maybe they should check their parts suppliers out, because obviously they need to make sure they're getting new parts.
Yeah. Really, not reconditioned parts.
Exactly.
Yeah. Classic. All right. Well, I'm now flying at the wrong altitude. I'm flying at 3,500 headed west.
Yes, that is wrong. You're absolutely right.
Yeah. I'll have to really watch out to make sure there's nobody coming the other way. Flying the beacons.
We talked about that last week. I think back then the sky was just really, really, really big, and you stayed to the right of a line feature, and a lot of these beacons are along line features.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Right to the river, right to the road, whatever.
I think it's somewhere in that AAA package. There's some accounts by pilots, and one of them talks about seeing one going the other way.
Wow.
Who it said, let me see if I can get this right. He seemed to be weaving and swooping, and he couldn't figure out what was going on. It turned out he was shooting his revolver at the insulators on the power lines, trying to make sparks.
What? There you go. Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah.
Yep, I like to ride my horses and shoot my guns. Yeah. But yeah, every one of these beacons has a NDB that's very weak. It only works for about 1.5 miles, range.
Right.
And they're all set to 400 or 400.5.
Oh, okay.
And they all have an ADF tone, and it's like short, 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 long, and then the next one is short, 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 long, long, and so on. And but the little ADF needle here in the cockpit, swings and points at it, and then when I fly over it, it points, away from it, points, flips 180. So yeah, it's all working. It's all going along here. Yeah. Landmarks are, present. Yeah.
There's the Platte River again.
Yep.
Again? I just crossed it.
Yeah,
It winds around.
yeah, we keep crossing.
Oh, I see.
It's like
that's
the
right.
Oregon Trail. It's just like the Oregon
Yeah.
Trail. They put the beacons in the same place. They figured,
Yeah.
you know, there's a trail here. We'll use this. It's pretty much the same routing.
Sure.
I guess, you know, because there were settlements, there was a rudimentary track. So, I guess they used that.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, you're right. The settlements. It makes sense to fly from town to town or
Yep.
village to village
Yep.
or whatever,
Yeah,
rather than just blast off across the wilderness, which
Yep.
it kind of was
Yeah.
in those days.
yeah, because these beacon stations needed servicing, and you know,
Right. Right.
You
And if you
need-
had issues, you had a good chance of coming down in a farmer's field
Yep.
or at least near a road.
yep. And all the topography has been done by the 1800 explorers, so they've chosen the best routing. Obviously, flying doesn't really matter because you can go over the top, but for the ground stations,
Early on, though, they would
Yeah.
want to avoid the mountains as much as possible because
Yeah.
we're talking slow airplanes with not an overburden of performance.
that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the
absolutely.
Oregon Trail was the perfect thing.
Yeah.
They did all the surveying, and that was the best way through. So, yeah, here we are.
Yep.
Oh, we go by Kearney. Awesome.
Yep.
Kearney, Nebraska. We were there in 2015.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
We were planning on driving cross country to go and see Sheila's mom. And we wanted to do it, you know, throw something interesting in along the way.
Yeah.
And I found an event, I think it was in September. They do it every year. They have a 500-mile junk jaunt,
Oh.
which is basically people selling stuff out of their front yards
Okay.
Wow.
along 500 miles of the various roads and lanes and stuff in the area. And we thought, oh boy, will this be fun? Because we've spent a lot of time, you know, reconditioning stuff, renovating, whatever, antiquing, and so on and so on. So yeah, we drove up to Nebraska and we stayed in Kearney, which is pronounced, I mean, looks like Kearney,
Kearney,
but it's
yeah.
the Kearney, the locals assured us it's Kearney.
Yeah. Yeah. And it was a famous place in our Oregon because that's Fort Kearney. That's one of the trading bases.
Right.
But
right.
big trading bases. One of the major ones on the route.
Right. The whole sale thing was a bust. If you wanted an old pitchfork to put on the wall in your den,
Yeah.
or a, you know, a rusted scythe or whatever, there were plenty of those.
Uh-huh.
But I think, did I tell you this already? Sheila came away with a little cookbook based on a 23 cookbook. And I came away with a souvenir ballpoint pen from Buckingham Palace.
No, we haven't had that bit of information.
I'm not-
So there you go. Strangest thing you found in Kearney, Nebraska.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
Next one.
Ah, there we are. There. All right. I just figured out how to activate parallel track on my GTN.
Ooh.
I know. So now, flying a little bit right of the route, 1 mile to the right, so that you know, if somebody were to be coming the other way,
Yeah.
yeah, that's cool. Plus, I can identify the towers. You know, I can see it instead of having to look over the nose of the airplane. I can just
Right.
look out to the left. That's kind of cool. We'll see if that
Sweet.
works. Yeah. Hey,
Wow.
nothing like it. Yeah, parallel track active. Oh, how cool is
Does
that?
it? Do you set the distance,
Yeah.
or does it do it
Well,
automatically?
yeah, okay, what you do in this GTN thing, you hit the home key, book, and then you go to your flight plan, doink, and then you go to your menu, and in your menu is, you know, there's options like store, delete,
Right.
PTK, that's parallel track, invert, which no need, VNAV, which I don't know how to do yet, which would be really cool to know. Anyway,
Yeah.
there's remove PTK. If I hit that, it'll just go back to like parallel, okay?
Right.
But when I click on that, if there's no parallel track, it says, do you want to be to the left or the right? So, okay, the right. How far? And you
Ah.
select, you know, miles, and then you say enter, and then and then
Right.
there's the thing activate, and you click on that, that activates it. So now I'm, you know, like a mile offset to the right, so that
How do you set the offset? Is it a series of choices, or can you enter an actual number?
yeah, you enter a number. So
Okay.
you know, I put 01,
Oh.
and that, you know,
Oh. Okay.
yeah, and you can put, you know, yeah, I don't think you can put 0.5, but
Right.
you know,
Got it.
so it's in mile increments.
Got it.
Anyway, good old GTN, nothing like it.
Sweet. Very nice.
I think they have those in the
You finally
you know,
found
aero
that
stuff.
out, have you? Well done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just ask. I could have told you that years ago. But there you go.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't think I have a single GPS that I ever
Yeah.
used to its full capabilities, mostly because I've never really
Yeah.
played with them.
Yeah. If you want to know the VNAV back out, just ask, please, mate. Don't struggle.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You know, we've been doing this for donks. You know.
Okay.
Yes, we all know there are things we don't know.
Yeah. So, just ask.
Yeah.
We can have a session
Okay.
one night.
Yeah. Well, you know, that you're right. Yeah, I found out all kinds of cool stuff, and like with, you know, way back, you know, Flight Sim 2000 or, you know, whatever. you know, I started messing around with the Omnis and trying to figure out that stuff, you know, and that worked. Let me see, where's my tower? Flying past it. Yeah, we're definitely flying over the plains, the high plains here.
So here we are. Carney's next. That's beacon 72B, 72A. B is on the airfield and A is just south of it.
All right. Oh, running through fuel here. Yep. Like great potential for deer hunting and pheasant hunting down there. Well, I find it very, very hard to make out those beacons when I'm a mile away. So I'm gonna remove that offset track thing. Let's see here. Menu. Okay, remove. All right, we're gonna get back onto the appropriate track here. Yeah. Okay. Coffee needed. Right. Yeah.
But it would be an unusual and much to be wished for thing if in the coming presentation of history a new measure of fairness and generosity struck. Littleness, meanness, falsehood, extreme partisanship, these are not in accord with the American spirit. I like to think that in this respect also we are moving
I think I see the tower.
Let me be conscious. We have passed through a great war, an armed conflict which called forth every resource, every effort on the part of the whole population. The war was won by Republicans as well as by Democrats. Men of all parties served in our armed forces. Men and women of all parties
Ah,
served
yeah.
in government
There it
at
is.
home. They strived honestly as Americans
Uh,
in their parties. Republicans and Democrats alike worked in administrative positions, raised liberty loans, administered food control,
okay.
oiled ammunition plants, built ships. The war was brought to a successful conclusion by a glorious common effort, one which in the years to come will be a national pride. I feel very certain that our children will come to regard our participation as memorable for the broad honor and honesty which marked it, for the absence of unfortunate scandals, and for the splendid unity of action which extended to every portion of the nation. It would therefore not only serve little purpose, but would conform ill to our high standard if any person should in the heat of political rivalry seek to manufacture political advantage out of a nationally conducted struggle. We have seen things on too large a scale to listen at this stage to trifles or to believe in the adequacy of trifling men. It is that same vision of the bigger outlook of national and individual life
Ratty, next is SLO65 Brady. That's where I'm coming to next.
Okay. I'm busy looking at my instruments here, and the oil pressure in number 2 is on the low side, bottom of the green.
Oh, man.
It could be something to do with the fact, I know I'm not supposed to know this, but the tablet tells me there's only 6 quarts of oil in there.
Oh, right. Okay.
How come you're... yeah.
That's getting low, isn't it? Yeah.
That's those old cracked lines that
Yep.
were leaking, and
Yep.
I didn't think to check the oil.
Yeah.
You might want to throw a couple quarts in there.
Exactly what I'm thinking, and I happen to have an airport right there, about 10 miles ahead of me. Okay.
Yeah, hopefully they got oil available.
2050, yeah. Well, it's farm country. I can put vegetable oil in there if I have to.
There you go.
No problem.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, darn it. KLXN.
It's always something.
True that. $300 at 4. I can live with that. Wow.
Sticky, morning sir. How are you? Hope you're well. Just started on your first route. How's everything going? Yeah. Yeah, we're doing fine. Yeah. We're in Nebraska.
Yep. Heading for Cheyenne, Wyoming.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as soon as we land, I have to crank out some numbers for the Okanagan Central Landfill. Yep, I can do that. All right. Okay. Hey, we're converging. And you're headed for. I see you're headed for North Platte Regional Kilo Lima Bravo Fox Airport.
Yep, that's SLO 63, North Platte ILF.
Well, maybe you might be flying along. We might be on the same route then. After that, I don't know. We'll just see. You know, that would be kind of cool. Right now, I'm how far out here? I'm about a little bit less than 20 miles out from past that North Platte Regional. Maybe I'll slow it up a little bit. I don't know. Kind of hate to slow things down. I don't like going slow. You know, hell. Man, I was getting about 23 miles per gallon with that Bronco. You know, that was thing is really fine little truck.
Sticky says the final flight of any Boeing 247 was on the 26th of April 2016. That late? I thought they were finished earlier than that.
Oh wow!
Yeah, that was out of where is it now? Museum of Flight. I think it's in the Museum of Flight, somewhere up there in Washington.
Yeah,
and
we've got one.
It was the flight to deliver it.
Okay.
Was the final flight.
All right. I thought
we've got one.
I thought they were finished way before that.
Well, that one was, I think, salvaged, renovated.
Yeah.
Brought back to flying condition, and then they flew it, 20 miles or whatever to the Museum of Flight.
Yeah.
Okay, flaps, that's on, and off we go.
Yeah, there should always be one example of something somewhere, shouldn't there, really?
Yeah.
To document history.
I got in the weeds with, I can't even remember what aircraft line it was. Not Douglas DCs, but whatever. And I found one, and I thought, oh my God, they scrapped it, they chopped it up.
Yeah.
It was the only one of its kind that had ever been built, did amazing feats. I remember it was a big 4-engine sort of bomber prototype. Might have been a Boeing that didn't make it, into production. But they actually used it, and it was sent on, I don't know, hurricane relief and stuff. It was had quite a colorful history. And it finished up, I think, in Arizona, and they chopped it up.
Wow.
All right. So here's the story. The Boeing 247 is considered to be the first modern airliner. Let me turn this thing off. ADF off. Okay. Its sleek, low-wing, all-metal, retractable gear, twin-engine design marked the beginning of a new era in transport. It was comparatively fast, safe, and economical to operate. I need to get down to the one where, here we are. The museum's Boeing 247 was delivered to Pacific Air Transport, a UAL company, United Airlines, on July 26, 1933. Later flew with Pennsylvania Central Airlines, then with the Canadian Department of Munitions and Royal Canadian Air Force from 1940 to 1941. After serving with Maritime Central Airways in Canada and Columbia Airlines in the U.S., the aircraft was sold to Aerovías Occidentales South America in Costa Rica, where a nose-over accident led to a 2-year grounding. The plane eventually returned to the United States in the 1950s, flying as a crop duster and cloud seeding under several owners. By the 1960s, it was again grounded, this time in Taft, California. Acquired by the Pacific Northwest Aviation Historical Foundation, that's the predecessor of the Museum of Flight, the plane was repaired and returned to Seattle, its Seattle birthplace, where it flew at Northwest Air Shows in the late 1960s and early 1970s. Grounded once again for a variety of issues, it was thoroughly restored in the early 1990s and maintained an airworthy condition until its final flight on April 26, 2016, from Payne Field in Everett to Boeing Field. All right. And if either of you guys make it to the Seattle area, I will take you up to the Museum of Flight, and I'll take you to the Restoration Center. Okay, up in Everett, and you can see they have an F-7U Cutlass in there. I mean, that's just how bizarre the place is.
Right.
They had the YF-8U Crusader. I mean, it was like a final pre-production version of the Crusader. They had that in there. So yeah, I mean this. All right, so that's about specs, and they got the serial number. It's 1729. It's November 13347, and they got all the data on it. It's got 2 Pratt & Whitney S1H1-G Wasp 550 horsepower engines, range 745 miles. That's a 247D. And step inside. Ooh, virtual. Oh, all right. I will. Yeah. Okay. I will post this link. All right. I'm gonna do that. It's coming up. Stand by. I gotta start up Discord on my little pewter here. Stand by. Oh, hey, another cool thing. When we went to the museum, the McMinnville Air Museum, and that was cool. Went to the McMinnville Air Museum, and so I made an early trip there with my son and his people, and I got us all in for free because they have reciprocity. All I did is I whipped out my my card, my Museum of Flight membership, and they go, "Oh, hey, just head on in, man. You're in.
Right on.
No money required." So yeah, okay. Here we go, guys. Let's go. And then I proceeded to bore them to tears with telling them everything I knew about all the airplanes that were there. Yeah. But anyway, there you go. So they've got step inside VR, and cockpit, cabin, 360-degree panoramas. That might be worth. Whoop. Uh-oh, crap. Ooh, something went wrong. It's not working. Stand by. Redo. We have a negative function. Cabin, negative. Well, maybe you guys will have better luck. Matterport 3D tour. Well, that sucks. Well, anyway, you have about, and you have specs. You have some pretty nice pictures of it. Oh man, that thing it's got that forward slope, you know, windshield.
Oh, really? That's an early
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, well, it says a 247D. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I
they're all
know.
Ds, I think.
What's the deal with that? You know, I mean, yeah, okay. Oh, that makes it less aerodynamic. Oh, excellent. That's what we need, less aerodynamics.
It's to
All right.
help the windshield clear in rain,
Well, let me see how we're doing here.
theoretically.
All right. Are you guys catching up? Nope. I'm going to fly one more pass around this hole that I'm in. This is great. I see Ian coming up. Yeah. Yeah. I tell you what, I missed, you know, our flights. I mean, the
Yeah,
weather here
hear
is
that.
not spectacular. I mean, it is not, you know, severe clear. It's like heading into fall, you know, inexorably heading into fall. But I am missing a safety meeting with the HRF because I wanted to do this more. So there you go. It's hard making these life choices, you know, when you're retired. I mean, there's all these important things that you have to do, you know. Let's see here. Let's see, spot this tower here. Okay. There's a little house down there. Should be coming up on that tower. Yep. Yep. Okay. Well, do one more lap here. Oh, what a cool looking airplane. Okay.
Sticky's just invited us all for a sleepover at his place.
Oh,
Great.
there you go.
Yeah. Trouble is, he's 12,000 miles away in Sydney.
Details.
Yeah. We can fly there.
It's too warm in Sydney now anyway. It's too hot. It's nice and cool here now. It's about 12 degrees. Perfect. 12 to 15.
Yeah.
I don't want any of this 30 stuff that you've got. It's no good. Yesterday was 39. Oh, dear. Yeah. No. It's 12. What is it right now? Yeah, it's 9 degrees. 9 degrees right now. Light rain.
Wow.
We're on the back end or the trailing edge of a storm. Came over the channel. And we've got a bit of rainfall here and a touch of wind, not much. But out in the channel over northern France, it's 50, 60 mile an hour winds.
Nice. How'd it like to be in your J3 Cub over that?
Yeah, not good. Right. Sydney's cooler than Queensland. Well, if it's 39 where you are, I hate to think what they've got if it's cooler. Yeah, 9 degrees, feels like 7, it says. Which is fine. Right, next beacon is 58, Roscoe. 58.
All right.
$14 more to go. 14 to go to Cheyenne.
All right. Okay. Fuel. Yeah, we're doing okay here. The weather's cooperating, which is kind of nice.
Yeah, it's lovely out there.
Yeah, just got that gentle northerly breeze, 6 knots.
Yeah,
Cloud.
I got 279 at 3 knots.
Yeah, 333 at 8.
So we're flying real, or actual live weather, right?
Yep.
Okay. Well, at least we don't have thunderstorms and tornadoes and stuff.
Correct. Yeah. Oh, I've lost the beacon. Where's it gone? No. Okay, so I'm just going to follow the river because I know it's close to the river.
There you go.
Hopefully I'll pick it up. Oh, there it is. I was on the wrong road. It's Highway 30, not 80. It's near. There it is. North of the river, not south. Gotcha.
Well, they didn't have Highway
No.
80 back then.
They didn't. No. No.
Yeah.
And Highway 30 was probably just a farm track or something
Yeah.
in the 20s.
Well, my beacon is on Highway 26, where it
Oh.
right after it, north of the airport, and it goes north, hits a T intersection, and it makes a left, and then it goes on for, I don't know, a mile, and that's where my beacon is.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, I know, it's kind of weird.
Yeah,
but
this one follows the Oregon Trail in the River Platte. Oh well, as you said, we'll all end up at the same place, so it doesn't really matter, does it?
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, it's all rock and roll. Electric lines down there, but I don't see my beacon. There it is. Okay. There it is. It's got a little rotating tower, the whole deal. Okay. I'm happy.
Good.
Yeah. So, Carolyn's up there looking at political stuff and figuring out where we're going to stay when we get her eyeballs done. She doesn't even know I'm flying the airplane down here, having a good old time.
Ratty back in the air yet? Oil filled up?
Oh, long ago, yeah.
Good. Pressure's
Yeah,
back to
good.
normal?
Nope, same
Oh.
as it was. Bottom of the green. That's okay. I'll check it when we land. It seems to be okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it seems to be, you know, yeah.
Working, yeah.
I hope it didn't break anything. It's a fortune to repair these things these
Yeah.
days, you know.
It sure does. Claim off your mechanic. He shouldn't have let it go out like that
Yeah.
Absolutely.
with cracked
Yeah.
pipes. It's not good.
No, it's bad.
I am glad I opted to ignore follow and just fly the route, albeit not in the 247.
Mm-hmm.
It's very interesting watching the landscape change and some of the weird variations.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what I need to do here. Put Ratty in the correct airplane. Well, I don't know. The closest airplane.
Put me in a Duke. It's the best, closest you've got.
That's what I'm planning on doing here. Yeah, because right now you're in a J3. I don't think that's going to cut it. Substitute.
Well, it does have two 300 horsepower engines, so you'd be amazed what you can do with. Yeah.
There you are. Okay. There you go. Now you're in a Duke. Turbine Duke, no less.
I'm honored.
Yeah. Which means, you know, you're almost as fast in that Aerostar as you would be in a Turbine Duke.
Yeah, it's up there, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's doing okay. I'm showing 203 knots ground speed.
Yep. Yep.
Hauling ass, as it were.
Yeah. Let's see here. Whoop. Airplane's cool. Better put a little more heat in here. There. Uh-oh. All right. Good. I would really like to see one of these towers before I get to it, rather than after it's gone by.
Your beacon's not so good, are they, yours?
Well, they're tiny, and I know I'm a little bit too high. I'm at 6,500 feet,
Ooh, right. Yeah.
and that's a couple thousand feet above, the ground. And
Yeah.
if I was probably flying 500 feet above,
Yep.
I'd see them better.
Yeah.
Or if it was night and I can see the little tiny beacon dot, the light, they don't really go out of their way. It's not like those giant pylons that we have for the Reno air races. These things are pretty much true to size,
Yeah.
which means they're hard to spot unless you're right on them. Although, when I was flying one of these routes in my P40 at night, and I had the cockpit lights turned off, and I could see those things from 10 miles away. Little tiny little itty bitty dot, green and white, and then it would start getting more, better and better and better, and then, I got to where I could even pick them out when we were flying over a town most of the time.
Yeah.
Some of the time.
If we're low enough, I can see 2, possibly sometimes 3 ahead.
Yeah.
In 2020, the beacons, and that's the daylight. Probably see more at night.
Well, oh yeah. Have you tried flying these at night? Any?
Yep.
Just for fun?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they really, stand out.
They do. Especially out here,
mean,
when you've got nothing else around it.
Yeah.
They really, really pop out.
Yeah. I can see the actual, rotating light, but I don't see any illumination from it. I mean, I just see this thing that's spinning around, and it's sort of like daylight. If it's going, you basically can't see it.
Really?
Because it's not bright enough.
Ah.
Which, hey, it's probably the way they were back then. I don't know. Coming up Friday is the last leg of the Florida, or the west to east adventure, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Okay, so as soon as I will post the next Friday adventure, the first flight. Mickey Mouse sees the USA. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I think it'll be, not entertaining, of course, but pretty darn close.
We'll see.
Yeah. Well, you guys can be entertained all you want,
If we stick with MSFS, yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Well, I figure you guys are like hooked. You're sort of unable probably to fly P3D now. Not worthy, something like that.
It depends on the plane.
Yep, exactly. Plane comes first, and that dictates what sim it is.
Yep.
We're not too proud to step back into the past occasionally.
There you go. Yep. There's the little town down there.
A Beacon 52 is next. Sunol. So 52 to 42, so 10 more. 10 left. 10 beacons to go.
Yeah.
So this route has been split into two because it's too long for one week. There's 90 odd beacons or whatever it was. So.
Well, I've got 3 of the DC-3 Airways routes appended to make this one.
Yeah, they must have split them up like we've done.
Well, they've got 16 going one way, and then they got 16 coming back.
Yeah. When in effect there were only 4 routes altogether, east to west. But obviously we've split them up into longer legs because we can't fly.
Yeah.
700 miles in one go, sort of thing. Oh, and the ground is coming up to meet me, so I think we need to climb a bit.
Yep.
Next is 50A, Sydney.
Oh, Cheyenne is 6160 above sea level. Wow.
Yeah. So we're going to be...
Time to go up.
Yeah. Thing I like is even when I'm looking from outside the airplane, I'm looking in, and it has my GTN in there. I can see it. That's kind of cool.
Ah, but can you work the controls?
No,
The
well,
knobs?
no. I'd have to get back in. Well, no, I'm outside the airplane. I'm looking at it.
Well, yeah, but okay.
Yeah. I can take a picture. Hold on here. There. All right. Oh, that's a nice picture with that beacon showing. Yeah. 247D with the logo. Cool.
Yep, with our squadron names on the side, the Viney Airlines,
Yep.
and our crest at the back.
Yep, very cool. All right. Yeah, well, I finally got to see the spruce goose. That was kind of cool.
Oh, wow.
Did you?
Bet.
Nice.
I mean, we didn't get to do the full-on. I mean, we got to go up inside, but they contain you. You can't go to the cockpit And you're just in this one area where you'd have to be a special, you know, platinum member or something in order to,
Sure.
you know. But it's all made out of non-strategic materials. Except it has 8, count them, 8 R-4360s. Yikes. So now my next beacon is between highways 30 and I-80, and it looks like it's just right on the, just a skosh to the north of 80. Yeah, so I'm gonna really try to spot it. I'm still about 6.5 miles out.
Mine is Potter, SLO 49 at Potter, 13.6 miles, and there it is. You can see it.
All right.
Just turn the corner. There it is. Just north of Highway 80. Heading direct for it now.
I bet if I bumped my scenery, you know, up to extreme, I'd be able to see my beacon up here. Of course, the altitude, my, you know, above ground altitude is getting less and less. Hey, I think I maybe, no, that's a vehicle. Arr. All right, I see 30, Highway 30, and I see I-80, so I should be able to see my beacon. Let's see here. Let's do this.
Yeah, I'm right over the top of 30, just about to sweep around a left-hand bend. And the beacon's just north of that.
I think I see it. Oh, there it is. There it is. All right, I finally saw a beacon before. Yeah.
Oh dear.
And the ADF thing, because it's such a limited. Well, wait, my altitude isn't that much above ground level. Still, I saw it, and now I hear the little ADF thing. Yeah. Yeah, I bet if I bump my all my terrain stuff up to extreme, it'd probably. There it is. Yeah. Very cool. Very cool. Right. my next beacon is right next to this little airport. Araj, or Mun Araj, Kilo India Bravo Mike. It's right next to that. Okay. Yeah. About 19 miles out.
There's 49 on the top of the crop of land there. Next is 48 DIX. There it is.
Yeah, I've only got 1, 2, 3. I got 3 beacons, and then our destination du jour.
Really? Ah.
Yep.
That's no good because they were every 10 miles or so. IRL.
Well, coordinate. Yeah.
Yeah. There's one at 10.5, then there's next one is 8.9, then 9.6, then 11.6, 8.7, 7.8, 7.8, and 6.2.
We are going to Cheyenne, right?
We are.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Kilo Charlie Yankee Sierra.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Well. Yeah. Well, I've got. What's the distance between these things here? 26 miles between the one I just flew over and the one I'm flying towards. Then it's 21.
Yeah. That's wrong.
Then it's 19.7.
Yeah, that's wrong.
11 to the
yeah. No, there were 10 miles. About 10 miles.
Yeah. Well, the guy that you know put this thing together, put this flight together for DC-3 Airways.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they put a whole lot into it, and there's a whole lot of reference data. So I think that this could be a little bit later version, you know, like maybe a more sort of DC-3 C-47 compatible version or something.
Well,
that's my guess.
No, because they were finished by then. They were basically finished by the sort of late 30s. So by the time the DC-3s came along in late 30s, 40s, this thing didn't exist.
Well, they had DC-2s.
Yeah, they had DC-2s, yeah, but DC-3s, you just mentioned DC-3s.
And one of, Ernest K. Gann's first, chapters in his book was flying that AM-21, which is American mail, mail route.
Yeah.
So I think they gradually evolved into where, this is the way I kind of see it, from flying mail with little or no passengers to where it was hauling passengers and mail.
Yes, correct. That's exactly what they did. But the actual CAM routes were finished by 1937, 38.
Yeah.
There was no such thing then after that. because they were using VORs, NDBs by then. So
Yeah.
no need for beacons. So they were all ripped up.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to. Well, I'm not going to make a study of it because I'm going to be trying to figure out which federal air quality rules apply to these landfills. But yeah, but it would be an interesting thing to scope out, like the evolution, you know, and in detail of the routes and their various nav aids.
Yeah.
Like, when did they turn off the last beacon? You
Exactly.
know, kind of deal.
Yeah.
And well, you've seen some of that stuff, you know. Like, there's this book out there that's probably got a lot of that stuff in it. What do we got here? Oh, there's our airport. So my beacon could be out here. Ooh. Let's see. We're approaching. We're only about 3 miles out. I see the runway. In fact, there's like 2 runways. There's little dots down there. One of them suspiciously looks like a beacon. Let me see here. Push my nose out over the airplane here. Yeah, there's like a main runway and a little runway. I bet you that's my beacon down there. All right.
Well, I can see 47 Kimball. I can also see 46 Bushnell ahead. There's 2 ahead.
No, it's like, oh, there it is. Oh boy, I saw it. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's like finding Easter eggs or something, you know? Yeah, there it is. All right. Yeah. You know, the beacons they have at airports look suspiciously like the beacons they were using for airmail. And I bet you that you know, I don't know when they came out with these beacons at airports, all right? But I know the one at Half Moon Bay, and it's got a green light and a white light, and it's tall, and it's got like orange sort of girder, you know, framework going up to the light on top. They don't run it during the daytime. Generally, they run it at night, but it's out there all night long. And I bet you that if you know, they were using these beacons on the airmail route before somebody got the great idea to use them at all airports, I bet you that they just said, hey, here's a good design. Let's adapt and modify this, and we'll use it at all the airports. Because we already got the production line open to make them. No need to reinvent the wheel. Yeah. Let's see how we're doing here. Okay. Yep.
up when I hear you. Now let me see what you can do. Well, baby, I'm talking crazy.
So it looks like 09 is the best runway for our destination airport here.
Okay. KCYS.
Well, I mean, according to my little nav map, you know, clickification here.
Yeah, I got 2-3 at 8.
2-9 at 8. So, yeah.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
So you guys have like the opposite?
No, exactly the same.
Oh, okay.
2-3,
Well,
2-9 at 8.
Mine is actually 3-0 at 8, but I think I tend to go with mag because
Yeah,
that's the heading of the runway.
2-3 is magnetic.
Yeah. Well, I've got, let me see here. This is
2-3. So it's out of the north, so we need the 3-1.
2-3 at 8. That's what I got.
So
Wow.
runway 3-1.
I
No,
wonder why, yeah.
runway 09. It's 2-3, not it's 0-2-3, not 2-3-0.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I got wind 23
Zero.
degrees, you know, 023 at 8 knots.
Yeah.
And then down below at the lowest part here, where they recommend.
But it's closer to
It
3-1 than 0-9, isn't it? But it doesn't really matter. The crosswind,
No,
whatever.
it isn't. It's 66 degrees different from 09.
Yeah.
Well,
And
yeah.
3-1,
Yeah.
it's 50, 70, 80 degrees or something different from.
Well, 09, it says here, gives you a 3-knot headwind and a 7-knot crosswind.
Yeah.
And
Uh-huh.
3-1 gives you a 2-knot headwind and a 8-knot crosswind. So
Oh, well, I mean,
if you were flying a
wow.
T6, that'd be a bigger
Yeah.
deal. But I figure in these here modern airplanes, hey, I just crossed over into Wyoming. Woo!
Nice.
Well, congratulations.
Far bleeping out. Yeah.
Still.
Yeah, my next tower is going to be coming up here. Let's see.
Oh, I can see the Rockies in the distance. See some mountains.
All right.
Mm.
So I'm crossing over 80, and I believe that I see my tower. I see it out there.
Nice.
Far bleeping out. All right. There it is. And I hear it now. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So cool. So cool. Yep. Making a little turn here. Yeah, I think as as the AGL altitude, decreases, I mean, it's like I could see when I was at a certain height above the, you know, I was another 1,000 feet above the landscape. I could see it kind of be soft and then get sharp focus. So I bet you it's sort of like one of those things where you don't quite see it, and I may have to experiment with.
I see Mr. Ratty flying left to right ahead of me.
All right.
Yeah, he's out there. He's just crossed, just overtook.
Yeah. There you go. Well, is the airplane upside down?
Ha ha.
It's not Boss Man then. Okay.
No.
Really?
It's not Boss Man. Right, this is 45 Pine Bluffs.
Yep.
And it's a green flashing light, so there's a landing strip here. This is an ILF. ILF.
So the new iPhone 17 Pro takes some pretty darn good pictures. Yeah, I gotta say, it's takes some fine pictures.
Good.
We got Mount St. Helens, Mount Hood. Man, that walk across the parking lot at night with all the ice, that was amazing. That was scary. 40-knot wind. Ooh. We're, you know, up at the Timberline Lodge up there in on Mount Hood. Man.
So it was a nice family outing then, a nice family week away.
Oh yeah, it was a hoot. It's one of those things where, you know, when we were there, I was going like, come on, you people, what is the deal? You know, why are we standing out here in front of this fancy breakfast restaurant for 45 minutes? You know, kind of deal. So that we can go in there and, you know, spend atrocious amounts of money for breakfast. I already had a couple cookies. That's all I need, and coffee. But, you know, but in retrospect,
as you said, you're just the driver.
Yeah, you know, I had to keep telling myself that.
Yeah, and it'll soon be over, and you'll soon be flying again and buzzing around the Seattle roads on your motorbike. Yeah,
because I knew I couldn't complain too much, because what would happen next time I want to take Carolyn on a road trip, you know? Oh man, and seeing the granddaughter, that was part of this. I just kind of, Chris and I kind of ganged up on her, you know, tag teamed her and got her to say, oh, okay, yeah, we'll do it. To go, looks like we just passed Butler Airstrip. Wow. Anyway, so, you know, we kind of talked her into it so we could, when we left the spa thing, Carson Hot Springs, we would go up to Goldendale and see the granddaughter and the great-granddaughters, okay? And so Carolyn was resisting, and she has this sort of vision of, I told you guys about that wedding, right?
Yes.
You know?
Oh yeah.
These are the people that wedding was about.
The famous wedding.
She has this vision of their house being like total chaos. I mean, total chaotic, you know, all chaos all the time type of deal. And so hey, you know what? I mean, it's not going to be like that. I mean, it could be, but I bet you're going to come away with a whole different idea after we see their place, you know? And she says, well, maybe, but I doubt it, you know, type of deal. Oh, whatever. Okay, whatever. So, we get this text. Oh, I had to take a friend to the pet shop because her cat is sick. So, how about if we just meet in town somewhere? And oh, yeah, on the way, of course, Carolyn wanted to stop at a bakery so that we could get baked supplies, you know, bread, cookies, whatever, to give to them when we went to their house. But now we're not going to go to a house. We're going to meet them at a bakery in Goldendale. Oh, all right, sounds good. So then, you know, more chaos, right? So anyway, we finally get in there and buy everybody lunch. And even the lady that shows up late, turns out her cat actually died, but that's okay because she's got 10 more. And so we took photos, did everything else, but Carolyn never got to see the house, and I didn't either, which is fine. It's out in the boonies. Would have taken an extra hour to get to and get back. And then we hauled ass and drove west towards Florence, which is on the coast. So yeah, that was like 6 hours of driving that day, but you know, hey, it was cool. I enjoyed it. Yeah. Okay, so here we are. That was my last beacon. I just flew past it. Yeah. So I'm only 11 miles out from the airport. All right. Yep, here we are. Okay.
Right, next is beacon 43, Hillsdale. And then 42, West Et, which is the final one. And there it is, there's the two beacons ahead, 1, 2. That's the end of this leg then.
Right, so I'm on a right base for runway 30. Gear coming down.
Oh, that's the next thing I got worried about. Last time I did this, the gear didn't come down.
Oh no.
I had to manually punch it. And we think
Yeah,
that had
that'd
something
be
to do with
bad.
the battery issue at the start. I had no electric motor, or I burnt it out or something. But it wouldn't work. So I had to pump it down manually, so we'll
Well,
wait and see.
yeah, but that was when you were having that trouble with airspeed and things like that. I bet you're okay.
One would hope so. We'll find out in a couple of minutes.
Yeah, there you go. That's the spirit.
And I can always pump
There's
it down manually.
Capsule out there.
It's got an emergency hydraulic, manual pump, so...
Yeah.
And I had to use that the other day, so...
I am downwind left hand for 09.
Okay, here we come. I am on final.
Yep, I see you out there. I'm going to follow you down.
Landing light on. Everything else is good. Got the speed under control now, as opposed to last time when I broke my flaps. Yeah.
Lights on, seatbelts on.
Yeah.
Right, that's runway 27, so I don't want that one. I want to go past that. It's 27. 31 is...
Hey,
yeah.
there we are. Oh, I like that. Oh no, now I have to figure out where we're going to park. See here. Do they have a tower? No. Uh-oh. See a bunch
Mine
of
has
vehicles.
2.
Oh. You see everything twice.
Look out!
Oh, this is great. This is great.
Whoa!
Oh, that was good. That was good, man. Yeah. Excitement. Oh, I see a tower over there. All right. I'm going to head over towards the tower. They probably want to talk to me anyway.
Really? Yeah, me too.
Yeah. That was classic. Well, I don't know if there's a big parking area over by that tower. There's a big parking area right here, and I'm in the middle of it. I don't know. I think, let's see, what's the deal? Oh, this is hard trying to decide. I'm just going to taxi around and see what happens. All right, we'll go over here. Yeah, over by the tower, I guess. Yeah, what the hell. Hopefully we have the same, approximate tower. Oh yeah, big taxiway leads out to the runway.
Yeah, once again, no gear.
Oh, bummer, man.
Yeah, no gear.
You got electrics? Is it a question of cycling the master switch?
Let's try again. Boom. Nope, not happening.
Oh, bummer. Well,
That's all right.
this is a pretty non-happening parking area here.
That's all right. I'll pump it down.
I will go to the a larger main parking area over there, and I'll just wait and see what you guys come up with.
Whoops. Uh-oh.
What?
Doesn't sound
Crashed. I'm down.
Oh.
no.
Yeah. But the gear's down.
Well, hey.
Okay.
Well, you're not that far away.
Gear's down.
You're only a couple miles away.
Yeah, nearly made it.
What happened?
I was looking at the pump, the pump for the gear, and not looking outside.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, bummer, man.
Yeah. So, yeah, there we are. So, yeah.
All right, I'm parking right here. I'm gonna put the parking brakes on and turn off the avionics and okay, I think we're here. Turn off the taxi light, nav light, all that good stuff. All right. And I'm just going to wait and see what you guys come up with. Yeah. Hey. Well, that was cool. Yeah. All right. I see Ratty taxiing in. Very cool.
You're over there somewhere? Oh, I see you. Gotcha.
Yeah, I mean, you're like 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock, thereabouts. Far out, man.
Yeah, I'm dodging fire trucks here for some reason. There's two of them.
Bummer. I don't have those in my scenery. I hear the purr of those turbines, though. Yep. Here we are at Cheyenne, Wyoming. And
All right, that was great.
That was good.
Yeah.
That was a good route. That wasn't it? It was a good route.
so it looks like we only have about two runs left.
Yeah, I think so. If we make Salt Lake to San Francisco in one hop.
We're pretty close to Salt Lake.
Yeah.
Oh,
Next week is, let's have a look.
Salt Lake.
Yeah. Cheyenne to Salt Lake. It's 370 miles. Beacon 40 down to 0. Through the high Rocky Mountains. Just where the Oregon Trail went. Exactly the same. Down to Salt Lake. So whether we want to continue doing it in these or split it in two and going back to Stearman's, I don't know what you feel.
Well, if let me see, this route here was 407 nautical miles, and I think going to Salt Lake is going to be a little bit less.
Yeah, it's 370. 370 it is.
370. So
370.
yeah, it'll be a little bit less time. According to this, see fuel report. I never even plugged that in. Let me see here. The Bonanza. This was a approximate, just about a 3-hour flight. Okay, so if we just go to Salt Lake, that'll be about a 2-hour, 2.5 thereabouts.
In the 247Ds. But if we go in the Stearmans, it'll be 2 legs to get to Salt Lake.
Okay. It's up to you. Whatever you like.
Well, whatever you think. Whatever you you want to.
Well, I'm comfortable in this Bonanza.
Okay, we'll carry on with these then. So one more leg to Salt Lake.
Ratty. Yeah.
Let's hear from
Ratty.
Ratty. What does Ratty want to do?
Done.
Yeah.
Fine. I will fly a 247 next week.
Okay.
Well, if
I
you
can
guys
tell
go,
you,
if you go to the Stearmans, you won't have to worry about landing gear.
That's true.
Right. Right after I found the Arrows Across America package, I got the DC Stearman.
Mm-hmm.
And I flew the leg from Salt Lake City to San Francisco in the Stearman.
Right.
And it was a blast.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of twisty-turny up around Elko and down through Reno or whatever it is.
Yeah.
So that's an interesting trip. I also, and this is really juicy, discovered where the original final field was, which is right next to the Golden Gate Bridge.
Ah.
And it is now a park.
Okay.
And in MSFS 2020, you can land in the park.
All right.
So.
Okay, well, we'll definitely go for that then.
Yeah.
Definitely go for that.
Anyway, let's do 247s next week. We can make it from here to
Salt Lake in one go.
Salt Lake.
And then the next one will be another. Well, let's have a look. I can open it now because I've made it. Salt Lake to Frisco is 608 nautical miles. So
damn!
Yeah, Salt Lake to Frisco.
I must not have flown it in one hop.
Yeah, it's 608.
Okay.
So it's a good.
That will warrant consideration.
2 247Ds or a 247D and 2 Stearmans.
Right. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
247s the next time. I have to dash. I'm being summoned.
All right.
Okie dokie. Take care. We'll see you on what are we? Friday.
Whenever is next.
Friday.
Yes, indeed.
Ratty's run. Home run.
Ratty's run. Home run. Absolutely. Yep. All right. Cheers, guys. See you
bye.
then.
See you then.
Hey, see you, Ratty. Take her easy, man.
Well, that was good, Paco, wasn't it? That was excellent.
It was excellent.
We ended up at the same place, so that's good.
Yeah. Well, I just posted a picture, but it's in HEIC mode.
Ooh.
So that's not going to cut it.
No.
It's too bad. I'm going to have to delete that.
No, I don't. What's that file format? I don't know what that is.
It's an Apple thing.
Oh, okay. Right. Okay.
But what the picture is let me see here. It is a picture of a mail plane at the McMinnville Museum, but it's not a super crazy picture, so it's no big. But anyway, hey man, that was fun. So we're still going to Salt Lake, correct?
Yep, Salt Lake next week. 247Ds.
What is the destination airport?
Let me open the file. Open the files. It's Cheyenne to Salt Lake. Well, I had us at Salt Lake City International.
Oh, Salt Lake City International. All right. Sounds great.
Let me. I can send you the. I'll post up the file here.
Well, because basically what I'll do is I'll have my DC-3 Airways flight.
Yeah.
And what I will do is amend it, tweak it so that I end up, start it where we are, which happens to coincide here. Okay.
Yeah.
And hopefully will coincide at the destination.
There you go. There's
and then,
there's the next one. Cheyenne to Salt Lake. I've just put it in the
all right.
Misfits.
Oh, okay. Hey, man. Thank you. And I'm gonna head out also.
Yep.
So
I'm gonna head to bed.
We'll see you.
Right.
Yeah.
We'll see you Friday.
Thanks.
All the best.
Adios. Friday
Bye-bye.
it is.
Cheers.
Adios.
See ya. Right. Let's get off the network. There you go. Right. We're going to send you over to Ali. I'm going to send you over to Ali. Thanks, everybody. I'll be around tomorrow doing something during the day. Oh, it's we're going to continue our 747 flight from Sydney to Singapore. Sydney to Singapore. See you in the morning for that. I'm going to send you over to Ali.